What up, fam? We're making a video tonight. Posted up in the closet. This is what I've been working on for the past, who knows how long. A couple weeks, few weeks. We got every game in the collection here. Just added Morrowind to the collection. Played it after my FTP transfer last night. We did all the Xbox games from the first console I made. I soft modded last year to the console I soft modded this year. We actually just put it on the PC. We did not put it on the second console. But these two statues just came in. I had to get a separate Lancer because Goodwill was missing the Lancer for Marcus. It's pretty good, man. It's pretty good. There's the statue from the last video. That grapple hook is mended. We live, right? Yeah. Okay. So I wanted to start off with the OG Xbox collection. Got my VR headset down there. Quest 2. Let's get into VR. We got some PS2 games. All the SOCOMs. And a few others from the PS1 Discord. That play, pretty much all stuff that goes online. And all the SOCOMs. But I got some demo discs up here. Demo discs right there. But I don't know if I actually want to go down, because this is kind of hard to access, you know what I'm saying? But we got the Wi-Fi modem router for the original Xbox. That works with hotspotting from your phone, but you can't put password on it. Unfortunately, so I mean it works, but anybody can access your phone Wi-Fi if you give it internet that way. Otherwise, you cannot do that these days. We got some more collectibles. We got the Logitech. I see people putting batteries in these things, but I just got mine sealed. We got Game Shark. I got an action replay card with this Game Shark. I got an action replay card. I use it all the time for transferring game saves and exploits. No game save exploits yet, but actual game saves and the exploits, to get the soft mod tool package, and then to also get the payload for the soft mod. But we're going to just kind of take a look at these. I got All-Star Baseball, America's Army. That's a new pickup, America's Army. Ant 2. That's old school. I played the game Ant 2, the snowboarding game, for pretty much ever. We got Armed and Dangerous. Haven't really messed with that too much. Avatar. I got to the first boss in the cave with Avatar. It's pretty hard. You can die pretty easy. Avatar's an alright game, but I don't know. There was like some kind of glitch or bug that wouldn't let me progress further. Like a lot of these games seem to not really, I don't know. Let's just go down the line more. We got Brothers in Arms, Earned in Blood, Brute Force. We got Brute Force. Brute Force is an awesome game. It's one of the first games that I really messed with. That's one of the first games I played from back in the day that I don't remember ever playing back in the day, that I picked up recently within the last 5 years, and I sat down and played Brute Force. Loved that game. Got really far in it. I don't know how far, but it was excellent. Then we got Cabela's Dangerous Hunt. Messed with that a little bit. I've been up in a tree before looking for deer. I don't think I actually got a deer. Maybe I did. I don't know. I feel like I got ate by a grizzly one time or something though in Cabela's. But then we got Call of Duty Finest Hour. There were people on the other night for Call of Duty Finest Hour, and I don't know. I was playing the game, then they kicked me. Then I just kind of ran around some empty maps for a while online on Insignia. So I'd like to play some Finest Hour. More recently, yesterday, people were on Big Red 1 Call of Duty. So they weren't even on Finest Hour, which kind of stinks because obviously I don't have it. But then we got Conflict Desert Storm. I got pretty far in this game as well. kind of vibes of like the 360 game Area 51, but more militarized, more milsim. It's same type of graphics, I'd say, but Conflict Desert Storm's an alright game. Then we got Counter-Strike. We got Counter-Strike, the original Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike's, you know, it's a good game. I like Counter-Strike. And to finally play the first one, because no one plays it on PC anymore, to finally play it in Insignia more often than not, I'd say is, you know, a good deal. So if you can get a Counter-Strike disc, I definitely recommend always, you know, keeping that on hand. But then we got Dance Dance Revolution. Plugged it in one time, didn't like it. Didn't really get down with the pads at all. I think you got the Dance Dance mat right there in the tub. Never really got down. I'm not Japanese. I know I'm not Korean, so I don't really do the Dance Dance thing. It's not me. Defender. Defender's a great game. I got to level 8, and then I beat level 8, and it didn't take my save. I don't know if it glitched out. It wouldn't take Defender wouldn't take the glitch or not, but Defender, it didn't save when I beat level 8, and now I can't beat level 8 to begin with. So I'm stuck on Defender. I'm thinking maybe it's the SSD upgrade that wasn't working for that save, like kind of glitched or something. But either way, I can't beat level 8. Black Hawk Down. We got Black Hawk Down, Delta Force. Plugged that in the other night. I really want to take it online. Just got it with America's Army and all the Rainbow Sixes. Doom 3. I beat that game a long time ago, and I saved the last boss for another night. Came back and beat the final boss. It took me a few tries, maybe even a night or two, but I did beat that game. And then I went straight to Doom Resurrection of Evil. It's the expansion for Doom 3. Doom 3 Resurrection of Evil. It's the expansion. This expansion is great. I think it's totally hilarious how the one zombie follows you around the room and doesn't kill you and just kind of wants to eat your brains. He's a fat zombie. He looks like a butcher, but he's actually, like, I don't know if he's a surgeon or what he is, but that whole aspect of that, plus there's this Easter egg in Doom. There's this Easter egg in Doom Resurrection of Evil where not only can you get into all the armory crates with codes, but you can also go to Sarge's headquarters. It's like this little room, and it's got some switches inside to opening doors and stuff. But there's an arcade machine. There's a bear rug. There's a bear rug in there. There's an arcade machine. You can actually play on the arcade. And then there's, you know, a shotgun or some deer heads on the wall or whatever there might have been. Driver 3, barely messed with this, but this is the true GTA right here, is Driver 3. I never played GTA back in the day except for the second or third one. It's the only one I ever owned for a little while. But Driver 3 seems to be on par with Vice City or you know, the other GTAs. I got the GTAs right here. These are new pickups though. Never had them back in the day. I did play a lot of Driver 2. I have dabbled with Driver 3. I want Parallel Lines, and I want, you know, I think it's for 360 or whatever, but it's the Driver San Francisco. Driver San Francisco. We got Midnight Club San Francisco, so that's the way we went with that. We got ESPN NHL 2K5. We got Fable Mustang. Ford Mustang, that's a cracked disc, but it plays, as we do most of the games. They play or copy. Fable's decent. I always seem to get stuck somewhere in Fable randomly, you know, in the entire world. Stuck on this one mission outside a gate. I gotta penetrate a gate without being seen or moved, and it's just this mission is so freaking hard in Fable, dude. But Forza Motorsport, we got Frozen Motorsport. I didn't even know I had this because I thought I had it and then I couldn't find it. So it looks like I did pick up a new copy and get a case made for that, because I do make some cases here myself. Print out the artwork and then I get empty cases to put my loose discs in. I think I only got a few loose discs. we're just now getting around to having cases for all the games almost. Golden Eye Rogue Agent. I thought this was going to be literally in Gauntlet. GoldenEye I thought was going to be an actual true remaster of GoldenEye, and it wasn't. But it is interesting, and it does play decent. I got stuck pretty early on, but I think if you can figure out what to do in that game, it might be halfway decent for a GoldenEye game. Because I know a lot of people don't like the newer GoldenEyes. They want the old one. But I think for an Xbox game, it was interesting. I kind of liked it. There's maybe some ammo issues with having enough ammunition or whatever, but I don't know. And then we got Gauntlet. This is Seven Sorrows. Gauntlet Seven Sorrows is it's a decent game. I'd say Gauntlet Seven Sorrows. Me and my brother got really far in that. We still got our saves. We got them in my T-Data, U-Data, whatever, U-Data, I think. So we always looking to come back to those saves whenever we get a chance in Gauntlet. Gauntlet's classic. It's just nice to see it take on a newer console than what we're used to. I'm losing my. I don't know if you guys can make this out. Greg Hastings Tournament Paintball. All the Ghost Recons. Love Ghost Recon. Don't even need to bring it up really. Ghost Recon's, I'm about it. Anything third person on the original Xbox is what I like to see. But, with the Rainbow Sixes, Ghost Recon really picks up the slack. Greg Hastings Tournament Paintball. That's a good game. I have a couple that aren't boxed right now. I think I got all the Greg Hastings as far as paintball goes, which is nice. It really is. It's good. So then we got the Ghost Recons. I play those over X-Link. I really want to get into them on Insignia. It hasn't really been a thing yet. Grand Theft Auto. We got 3 Grand Theft Autos. These are all alphabetized in order. We got the Grand Theft Autos. We got Gun, trash game. I did not like Gun. I didn't get anywhere in it. So really Guns, I'm not about it. Grand Theft Auto, we don't really mess with Grand Theft Auto. I've always been waiting to trade somebody for a Grand Theft Auto game to maybe figure something out how to play it. I really don't mess with it. I never really got into it. I might have played 2 or 3, but really don't grind the Grand Theft Autos. I know people do. I know people are passionate about the Grand Theft Autos, but for me, I never really mess with it. We got Halo 1, Halo 2. Great games. Still playing them all the time on X-Link. Pretty much every day. For the last week, I've been on Halo 2. Halo 1 has System Link, so you can play it on X-Link as well. Does not have Xbox Live, so you will not be able to play Halo 1 on Insignia unless they do some kind of tunneling software thing with that. Halo 1, Halo 2, Knockout Kings is a great boxing game. I've had so much fun with this game. Knockout Kings. If you want a fighting game, and just so happen to be looking for a boxing game, that is a one-hit wonder. Knockout Kings 2002, love it. Madden NFL 07. This is one of the original games I had from back in the day. Madden 07. Never really messed with it too much. I was too busy on the shooters. But I did boot it the other night, and kind of got a feel for it. I don't know. I can't really. They seem to drop the ball a lot, even when you're right there, wide open. It makes it hard to get up the field. But I don't know if it's just me or if Madden 07 is going to be an actual solid football game down the road. I don't know really. I don't really mess with football either, but I would like to. Then we got Mafia. Mafia and Godfather. Did we already see Godfather? Godfather's around here somewhere. Between the two of them, Godfather reminds me a lot of the 360 game. It might even be a reboot with a little bit updated reboot. I beat Godfather on 360, so I don't know that I'm going to go back and play half these original Xbox games. I mostly play online with friends or with Insignia reps, X-Link Discord people, and I think, where did we leave off? We left off with Mafia. Mafia, I might have dabbled with it a little bit. I think I did a live of it. I did a few lives of it, and that was a decent game as well. Compared to Godfather, I don't know which one I'd stick with, but I would like to see that I got a save file for one of these in the near future. Matt Hoffman's Pro BMX 2. I wasn't sure which Matt Hoffman I wanted. There's not a whole lot going on with the Pro BMX. There's not a whole lot you can do. I mean, I don't even feel like there's as many combos as you would need to actually really get on it like a Tony Hawk game. But I don't know really what's going on with Matt Hoffman's. It's interesting booting it up and riding around on a bike. It just seems like they could have done a lot more with it, like a Tony Hawk game. But then we got Megasalt. Megasalt, that's the disc that does not want a soft mod because they're on disc code. I played this online and it was fun as shit. I'm not kidding you. Megasalt is a must-have if you're gonna play online. I need the second one, obviously. Yeah, the second one. Then we got Medal of Honor, Frontlines. I don't know what's going on with the Medal of Honor games. I'll be honest, I don't know. Medal of Honor, it's a FPS. I think, and Mercenaries. I don't really know. I don't really boot these two. I'll be honest. Then we got Midnight Club 2. Just picked it up. Been wanting it for a long time. I knew I was getting Dub Edition because Dub Edition was literally like a launch title for me for the Xbox, and Dub Edition is a solid classic. If you ever wanted a good racing game, get Dub Edition, Midnight Club. If you wanted to actually get online with people, I'd say pick up the second one because it seems like they like the second one a little bit more, even though everybody's on Project Gotham. Everybody's on the second one. That's coming up here in a second. Then we got Mortal Kombat Deception. It's okay. Nothing too special going on with Deception. I don't really like the character roster. MX Unleashed. We got MX Unleashed. We're getting under the end here. MX Unleashed was a solid race. I don't know if it was the N64 or if it was actually the Xbox One. But I think that's my only dirt biking game, Unleashed. And I think it was solid. It literally was one of the most fun times I had on my friggin' Xbox. Right after soft modding it last year, I hopped on MX Unleashed, and I must have played for an hour and a half, and it was just so relieving to get the dirt bike first thing after soft mod for the first time. It was pretty lit. Then we got Namco Museum. It's got a Dreamcast case, but that's because I printed it and I couldn't get the right one. Some of these don't have the right cases, but there's a PS2 Matt Hoffman. There's the Dreamcast Namco. Namco's good. You get Galaga, Pac-Man, Dig Dug, whatever you name it. It's pretty much an arcade game. I love it. Can't go without Galaga. So Namco Museum is definitely a good addition to any collection. But then we got NCAA Football 2005 Top Spin. That's an original disc right there. I think the case I might have had, or maybe I didn't, and I printed it. But NCAA Football was one of those launch games you would get, kind of like how they launched the console with that flying game. I forget the name of the flying game, but this was another console seller. It would be comboed with the system, and you would get NCAA Football plus Top Spin on one disc. Then we got Underground 2. Underground 2, solid. That's an original disc as well. I don't know if it's an original case. Right now we're going to kind of hurry up to these. Ninja Gaiden. I can't get past the first boss, but it took me some time, and I finally made it to the first boss, which was pretty cool. Because that boss, I almost killed him a couple times. He be messing with me pretty hardcore. Up close and personal with that guy. You gotta kind of do a jump off the wall and downward strike to actually get up behind him. It's super difficult, man, Ninja Gaiden. Prince of Persia, that is another pretty difficult game. You don't really know what's going on. It's not really as easy as Assassin's Creed, if you ask me, with all the platforming going on. But if you're like into like some of those platforming games, maybe check out Prince of Persia. Heavy platforming from a third-person perspective, I'm pretty sure. Project Gotham Racing 2, that's actually the first one inside, but fortunately I have ordered a second disc with a case, so I'm going to have 2 cases that say 2 Project Gotham, that I will have 1 and 2, you know what I'm saying. Then we got Riddick. That was a gift from my cousin. My cousin Russell gave me Riddick back in the day. Finally got a case for it. Super stoked about that. Me and my neighbor actually beat it twice. Or maybe I beat it and then I had him beat it. But either way, we beat up that Riddick game so much, bro. I would love to play the sequel on 360. I don't know if it would ever be the same level of nostalgia for the Riddick game. But that Riddick game is a solid game. If anybody wants to check it out, it is kind of a pain, but you just pick it up another day, and hopefully you'll figure out exactly what's going on. Godfather. It feels like 360 Godfather. I don't know what, except you save in bed like you do in Vice City. You save by going to bed, like you do with the Grand Theft Autos. So the Godfather is like a 360 Godfather, but it's not. I don't know. Some of the saving games on original Xbox tend to be like this whole thing you got to figure out, but other ones are straightforward, like Morrowind. Morrowind actually has a save, and you save in bed. So like you can save in the menu, you can save in bed. Morrowind. Has best of both worlds with that. I don't really know what to say about Morrowind. I would say it's a lot like a older Elder Scrolls Oblivion, but that if you don't stat it correctly, there's no chance, because I tried to be a mage. I didn't know any magic for the first 2 hours of the game, and first 3 quests or whatever. I didn't know any magic, and I didn't have the stats to actually hit anything with my sword. So I read somewhere that you have to have it statted correctly, but in the beginning, like a Fallout game. But I don't know. I know the first few quests, like what's going on with Morrowind. So like maybe I'll just restat everything to some recommended specs. I don't know. Then we got the Hobbit. This is the entire collection, yo. We're going just down OG Xbox. Just down OG Xbox. We got Rainbow Six 3 Classic Trilogy. Tom Clancy's Classic Trilogy. We got Rainbow Sixes. I just picked up all 4 of the Rainbow Sixes. 4 or 5. And there's a Tom Clancy game trilogy in there too. Played it once or twice online with X-Link, with my buddy, oh shit, I haven't seen him in forever, Frenchie, his name was El Jaro and Rookie, 2 of my guys from X-Link. They are kind of AWOL right now, but they told me to pick up Rainbow Six, so I picked up every single one of them. I got them all for under $5 a piece. And then I made cases for them, so roughly $7 a piece I would say I paid. And they're all in pretty decent shape for old Xbox discs. I'm really happy with the shape they're in. Then we got Tony Hawk's Underground. Oh, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six. I played like 1 or 2 of them, and they play excellent. I would say if you want to play some milsim, Rainbow Six is heavy, like kick in the door type, waving the 4-4 type thing. Rainbow Six, honestly, is one of the better games that I had never played up until recently. As far as shooters go, first person. Then we got Tony Hawk Underground 1 and 2. We got Underground 1 and 2. The first one's a classic. I used to boot it up on my 360 pretty much all the time. If I had an Xbox, I was booting Tony Hawk's Underground. Since back in the day, all the way up until probably a year or two ago, I was playing Tony Hawk 1. I think I got to Manhattan, but then I got to the next one too. Like, I got like 3 maps in or 4 maps in, and just getting out of the first map is like hit or miss. You're gonna get it, or it's gonna take forever, because you have to like manual on a median, or street median, like grass area, like a grass island in the middle of the street. You have to do this like in Tony Hawk 1. You have to do this manual and get like this ridiculous score. But then you go to the second one, and I did all the ones in Manhattan or whatever, and by the time I had one left, I had to do this like rail off of the boardwalk over the water, and I had to do this sweet grind. It was sweet, and I remember trying it for years, and finally, recently, I came back and I did it first try. It was like everything aligned, and all of a sudden, I was there doing the grind over the water, and then I unlocked the third map, and third or fourth, and then I kind of picked up the second one and stopped playing altogether, so I don't know. Alright, we got Hit and Run. Never really played it. I know it's like Crazy Taxi. I might have played it a couple times, actually, but Hit and Run, I don't know if it really is supposed to be. It's like more of a Dreamcast game, for sure. Like, anybody would play that on Dreamcast. Like a Crazy Taxi. But, Rogue Ops, Spider-Man 2, I believe to be a PAL disc. Let me see what's going on with that. Can you guys zoom in on that? Let's see what's going on with this disc. I believe this disc is a NTC. I thought it was PAL. I don't know if I made the cover art for it, or if it's an original one. I'd have to look it up closer. It looks like it's original. So I was thinking it was PAL, because this thing is not read. It has not copied. Spider-Man does not want to copy. For some reason, it doesn't want to copy read. It's not even that beat up. So, on to the next one. We got Splinter Cell Chaos Theory. Everybody's on Chaos Theory. If you want to play Splinter Cell, that's probably the first one you should get. That's what I did recently when I was picking up the Splinter Cells. I picked up all the Chaos Theories. I picked up Chaos Theory and all the other ones, but I only have two of them here for some reason. Pandora Tomorrow and Chaos Theory. There should be another one around here somewhere. If not in these cases here, then around here somewhere. But Splat Renegade Paintball we did skip. Splat Renegade Paintball, I would say that would be one of the most solid games for paintball in all of history, because everything is unlocked and you can just kind of do what you want. You can go to whatever map you want. You can use whatever weapon you want. Some of the stuff might be locked in the first couple games, but they pretty much give you everything afterwards. Like, after the first couple games, for sure, you should have really no limitations on your loadout, on your team, on your tourney. You should be able to pretty much... I think Splat Renegade, or maybe... No, I think it was Greg Hastings that makes you unlock everything real slow, like a Call of Duty game. But then we got Starsky and Hutch, Knights of the Old Republic. Knights of the Old Republic is an old one I used to play around Christmas at my grandma's. I used to leave an Xbox at my grandma's back in the day. The second one So that Knights of the Old Republic was one that I played, in Grandma's basement. That'd be one of the ones that I really used to beat up. I don't know. I used to beat it up, and then when I lost my save, because I traded in the console or whatever, that Knights of the Old Republic has not really been played much since. But Starsky and Hutch, here's the old one, right next to each other. That one was the one I played by Grandma's. That's the one I played by my Grandpa Ivan. My Grandpa Ivan had a PS2 Slim, and this was the only game that I ever played on it. Later, when he passed away, I took this Starsky and Hutch and the PS1, and so I picked this up recently, the Starsky and Hutch, because I wanted to play it again, and it played great. Loved it. I think it's a great game. Starsky and Hutch is almost like a Crazy Taxi, but not exactly. It's more like a time circuit. But anyways, then you got Star Wars, Clone Wars, Tetris Worlds. Clone Wars comes with Tetris. I think I picked this up before Battlefront. Classically, like back in the day, I picked up Clone Wars first. And when I found out nobody was really playing Clone Wars, I had to get the Battlefront game. That's when I got Battlefront 1 back in the day. Played this. Like the first couple weeks I had it, people were raving about how Battlefront 2 was coming out in a couple days. And boom, I ended up with Battlefront 2 about a month later, begging for it from the parents, and Battlefront 2, I was playing on the PSP, I was playing on I was playing it all on PSP and Xbox. But anyways, then we got Street NFL. SWAT is a new one, never played it, never put it into the system, maybe booted it once, but it goes online, I think. It's a PSP case, but I'm not sure. Then we got Unreal, The Awakening, Unreal 2. That's pretty much the last game. Unreal 2, definitely recommend. I did a sweet stream of the first few levels, first 4 levels, I think. And I love Unreal 2, The Awakening. It's not like an Unreal Championship. It's actually got a campaign. So if you want to do like a Space Marine type thing, instead of having Quake, they got Doom, but they ain't really got Quake on the original Xbox. I would say Unreal 2, The Awakening, is the closest thing to Quake you're going to get. But then we got these last 3 games. We got Wolfenstein. I got stuck in this early on. I don't know what the deal with Wolfenstein is. There's people that are probably very passionate about the Wolfenstein, but I never really mess with it too much. WWF versus Raw. That's like the bare minimum of what I'm trying to do tonight, is play a wrestling game that makes sense. And that one does make sense. It's just you really need somebody to play like co-op with, because the robot or the AI is way too advanced in WWF versus Raw. Shit. Alright, we lost the demo disc. It's way too advanced, bro. It's so advanced. WWF versus Raw. By the time you are almost ready to pin him, he makes a comeback, and then he just brings you all the way down. It's like the meter's going crazy on your end, and then it flips onto his end, and he'll find some way to totally bring you down from like when his meter's all the way up. It's weird. Anyways, then we got the only game that I am not showing is Phantasy Star Online. It looks like I actually got. This is a 360 game. That don't belong here. That's the Unreal Championship we were just talking about. So last 2 games, Wolfenstein WF versus Raw. Then we got some demo discs. I do want to go through these as well. We got Doom. We got Doom 3 Black. We got Battlefield 2 Modern Combat. Project Gotham Racing 2. You know, I'm almost 31 years old, so like, I'm not trying to go hard. I've just been collecting this my whole life. Not ready to sell out yet. Not ready to stop picking up new games. I got all these ones from recent years. I even sold my whole Xbox One collection at one point. So this has been accumulated since. That's all the games. That's all the collectibles. I mean, what else we got? Okay, we did the OG Xbox. I want to do the PlayStation now. We got Resistance, Twisted Metal, Killzone 2, SOCOM, and MAG. This one was a loose disc as shit. If you know anything about loose discs, you know that that's what this is. And I just so happened to find the case for it. It's the only one that does not have cover art. Infamous. Alright, then we got the last of the games. SOCOM 1, 2, 3, and CA. And a few Switch hiding in the back there that are the most recent of the pickups. Other than Morrowind. Anyway, guys, I know I would probably just talk you guys into basically the epitaph of Halo 2 or Halo 3. I don't know. There's the collection. Thank you for watching. I've wanted to share that for a long time. Down you go. Wanted to share that for pretty much ever. I'm not restarting this video. That is the original Xbox collection, and